And notably, he did not get his letter from home from his husband when everyone else got theirs. I always felt sorry for him about that. And now he's split up from his husband, which is really, really sad. I've got a real soft spot for Austin. I know that he's being an idiot. I know that he's a drama queen and he loses his temper all the time. But I think he's misunderstood. There's just something I like about him. And he hates Heidi and Spencer, so that's a good bit of drama there, I think. In my blog on the first night, I wrote, I hope Austin doesn't blow the goodwill he built up last time. I think he's blown it already. He's going like, oh, I'm in a strange place right now. He's got a new boyfriend. The thing I don't like about Austin so much this time is he seems less Yorkshire. I take it he's not living in Yorkshire anymore because he sounds really American now. And I miss the way he used to say "Hey up, Chuck" and things like that. So I think he should go back to his Yorkshire roots. Yeah, I really hope Austin doesn't go out early. I really hope he doesn't go out this eviction. Oh God, that would be awful. How can he? There's so many other useless people in there. Yeah, I like Austin. I don't care what you say. Everyone on Twitter's like, Austin's a cunt, Austin's a twat, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up. But I totally can see why they're saying it, but I just like him. He's just one of those people that I just like no matter what, like Jason Royce said, don't matter. Ugh, sorry. Just had to pause to, like, cough up phlegm and have a hot flush. This is hard. I'm working hard for you here, guys, even though I'm just talking into my phone, but still. It's difficult. I've not spoken at all for over a week, and now I'm doing all this speaking, so it's, yeah, I know, cry me a river. Shut up, Lindsay, whatever. So Colleen Nolan is in next. Now, you've got to have a loose woman. Why the fuck have we got to have a loose woman? They're known cunts every single year. Fucking Sarah Khan, Colleen Nolan, Linda Nolan, Carol McGiffin, Denise Welsh, need I remind you. Why have we got to have a loose woman? Has there ever been a nice loose woman in that house? No, because there are no nice loose women. Colleen Nolan is 51 years old. She looks like she's in her 60s. She's a miserable cow. Oh, her backstory is, yeah, she's a miserable cow in her season as well. She had beef with Judy Goodyear, also known as Bet Lynch from Coronation Street. Because basically, Judy Goodyear saw what a cow she was, although Judy Goodyear was a complete bitch as well. Colleen was in there with Jeannie and Clary, Danica, The Situation, Prince Lorenzo. Prince Lorenzo, what a booking. Wish list. Name one thing Colleen did in that house other than have that argument with Judy Goodyear, sip up and sod off or whatever. There is nothing. There's nothing. She does nothing. She adds nothing. She's not an all-star. She's a waste of casting because they seem to be putting a lot of her things she's saying on camera. God knows why. She doesn't say anything of interest. Pointless, waste of time. I'd rather have my gift back in there. So, whatever. Ugh, I think I'm having a relapse. Next in is James Cosmo. I had personally never heard of him before. He's an actor. He's in Game of Thrones, so he must be quite successful. I don't know how big his part is in that. He's the Lord Commander or something or other. And the Night Watch, is it? I don't do dragons and goblins and shit, so I don't know. I like him. He came into Eminem. That was quite cool. Does he really like Eminem, or is he having a laugh? He likes the early stuff, though. Yeah, he likes shit like Brain Damage and I never meant to give you mushrooms, girl. He likes that shit. God, no, I'm singing. That's not good. He's told a few good stories when Mel Gibson called. I like it when he said to Big Brother, is it alright if I go and wind up the housemates by pretending to pack? I love that, asking if it's alright to go and wind up the other housemates. Imagine if Spiedi had to ask before they went to wind up the other housemates. Being the DR all the time. And then he was worrying to Colleen about whether going on Big Brother would damage his career. And then he's like, I'm nearly 70. Should I be caring? I just thought that was cool. It's just like he don't give a fuck. He wanted to do it, so he just come and done it. Like Michael Marsden or something, you know. Gary says, but if you think about it, there has been loads of big names in Big Brother. there's just loads of really shit ones too. But you can't put someone like, oh God, I can't speak. You can't put someone like Bear in a house with someone decent, because they don't want to go in. Probably it was stipulated in people's contracts to have no like towies in the house this year, as it should be. Oh God. Sorry, I can't breathe. I've got to get through this podcast because I really want to listen to the Happy Hour one that's about Big Brother, because I like hearing Americans' take on Big Brother, and I really want to listen to Jason Roy's podcast about Big Brother on Your Reality Recaps. But I didn't want to listen to either of them before I'd done my own, because I don't like to take on anyone else's opinion. I like to have my own opinion. So I've got to get through this podcast just so I can listen to those other ones. No, it's not just for that. I really want to do this podcast, so I just feel so ill. Right, shut up. Stop moaning. Next in is Stacey Francis. Now, you may know her from X Factor USA. I think I watched all of X Factor USA. I still don't remember her. I remember Alex and Sierra. She was also implicated in the untimely death of Whitney Houston. Called her a name or something 2 days before. I'm sure that didn't have anything to do with it. And she has some long-running history of Ray J. He's a family friend, whatever that means. Would Stacey have been cast if Ray J hadn't been in the house, do you think? Because I don't really know what her selling point is. He's boring as fuck, we've already ascertained. She did say that Wesley Snipes had the biggest dick she'd ever seen the other day, but on the whole, she's quite annoying. Could they not have got Tiffany? I know it's like, the black woman slot, but it's true, they're only going to do one black woman slot because they're racist. So give it to like someone who we really, really like Tiffany, not this Stacey who's a bit, a bit loud, a bit in your face. She's not even that loud, but her singing is really annoying. And I don't know though, certain bits of her I do like, so I'm not sure, but if she does go first, I won't really care. Now, I waste the whole page on my notebook writing Brandon Block's name, and not very much after it. I used to go see Brandon Block in the late 90s, early 2000s DJing. I think he was a knob then. Now he's just nothing. He's like bland. Dresses like, I can't take credit for this, but it was good. I saw a tweet where someone said he looks like homeless Ian Beale. I might have even been Ashleen, I'm not sure. But yeah, he looks exactly like homeless Ian Beale. Google homeless Ian Beale if you don't know what that looks like. And when he came in the house, Spencer said he looks like he has more juice than the other elderly guy. She made me laugh. JEDWARD very unimpressed with Brandon Block's DJ game. They think he should collaborate with Justin Bieber. And I did notice when they did that secret rave thing, which I'll talk more about later, Brandon Block put his hair in pigtails. I'm not sure what to say about the pigtails. It just seemed a bit odd from him. He's a bit crazy. He looks old as fuck as well. I think he's only in his early 50s. He looks like an old age pensioner. Don't do drugs. That's what happens to you. And those teeth. I mean, I'm sure that's all the ecstasy's got something to do with it. Yeah, that's all I've got on Brandon Block, to be honest. Well, I wonder how much they paid for him. Hopefully not too much. Nicola. Oh God, right. I need to have a drink and get my inhaler out before I get into this one. Right. Nicola McLean, or is it McLean, whatever. What is she famous for? I think it's for being a wag. For our American listener, you probably do know wag is like wives and girlfriends of a footballer. It's an extremely sexist terminology made up by newspapers. Yeah, I think she was a page 3 girl, but I don't think she's anymore because I think she's too old. And she's just a cunt, really. So her backstory is she was in the series with Denise Welsh and the Playboy twins. I like them. They're like Heidi Montag, actually. They're just like inscrutable. Nicola, if you put Nicola McLean in Google, basically the second thing that comes up is shred, shred, shred. She famously shredded half the other house's letters so she could get a letter home from her kids. And what did she come? So I looked on the wikis. It said she was the 6th person to be evicted. I couldn't be bothered to work out what that meant. She's probably 6th, I guess, something like that. So her husband cheated on her, but she forgave him. And she said to Jamie O'Hara, marriage is marriage. Just keep that in mind later. And she's being a bit of a bitch, like looking down on other wags, looking down on Danielle Lloyd. Well, Karma's a bitch. I fucking hate people who say shit about Karma, so annoying. But she seems like someone who would say Karma's a bitch, so I guess it is, even though karma doesn't exist and life is just a series of unfortunate things that happen, followed by death. Talking of unfortunate things, next person in was Jamie O'Hara, a footballer who was married to Danielle Lloyd. Now, oh God, don't get me started. If you don't know who Danielle Lloyd is, just Google Big Brother race controversy and read the wiki page about it, and it'll bring you right up to speed. She basically caused an international race row when Shilpa Shetty was in the house with Jay Goody. And a lot of people remember Jay Goody for doing that, and a lot of people don't remember Danielle Lloyd was extremely instrumental in that whole bullying of a visitor to our country, which was a national embarrassment, an international embarrassment actually. But anyway, Jamie O'Hara thought it was a good idea to marry this bitch. So we already know he's an idiot. He said, what could go wrong about being in the house? Well, I think we've already seen a few things that could go wrong. First from your idiot wife, and now from the way you're behaving in there. He looks like he's about 3 foot tall. Danielle Lloyd said she doesn't want him to talk about her in the house, probably because she doesn't want people typing Danielle Lloyd and Big Brother into Google. And one thing he said that really got up my nose, if you could get up my nose if it wasn't so stuffed up, was he wants to be a little bit appreciated for paying out a fortune for his kids. He wasn't going to pay for your fucking kids, bitch. They're your fucking kids. Do you want me to fucking pay for them? I ain't got no kids. You're a footballer, you got money. Pay for your own fucking kids and shut the fuck up. Don't have kids if you don't want to fucking pay for them, fucking idiot. Who should pay for them? Seriously. And just when he said that, I just thought, ugh, especially like the little bit, he wants a little bit of appreciation. Because obviously he gives the money to Danielle Lloyd and she tells him to go fuck himself. Like, fuck you. Ugh. I just thought that was disgusting. So I already hated him from then on. And now he's involved in this bromance with Callum Best, where they're both trying to fuck Jasmine, and this stupid love triangle. He's just tedious. Anyway, more of him later when we get on to Nicola McLean being smashed out of her head. Oh God, Callum Best. Oh God, hang on. Oh God, I can hardly breathe. I wish I knew where my Vicks inhaler was. Oh God. Anyway, Callum Best. First up, he is not an all-star. His dad is a famous person, rest in peace, but he is nothing. This is what pisses me off. In his VT, he goes in going, I'm a red-blooded male. Now, what does that mean to you? Because we've all got red blood as far as I fucking know, unless you're royal, then you've got blue blood or whatever, or a lizard or whatever. So what does I'm a red-blooded male mean? I didn't type it into Urban Dictionary, but I think if I did, it'd mean I'm a fanny rat, I sleep around, I'm fucking horny. So he's going in saying that and then going, oh, no, I've put a lot of work in trying to repair my image. Oh, I'm not the kind of guy who has a one-night stand. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. No one gives a fuck who you fucking sleep with apart from you. Stop trying to fucking manage the public and trying to fucking auto-correct your image from whenever, a million years ago. No one even cares about you or thinks about you or has any opinion about you other than what they're seeing in front of their face, which is you ruining a good TV show with your boring love triangle, your boring mum, and your embarrassingly bad hair transplant. So shut the fuck up, bitch. The worst part about it is he used to actually be attractive. Now he looks like a fucking human potato. He is disgusting. So his backstory is
He's a slut. He came in on his series, which wasn't that long ago,